Hey guys, so if you can stay with me for the next 25 to 30 minutes, I'm going to show you why 95% of the online coaches in the industry fail and how you cannot make the mistakes that they make. All right. And there is a reason why I say is what is true, because I have worked with 7 to 8 figure coaching businesses. I know what works. I know what doesn't. I know what are fake things and what are real. Right. I know what the fake advices are, and I know what the real thing is, right? So I know how you can generate predictable leads and bring consistent clients every week in your program, and I'll tell that to you. All right. So now, as an online coach, you probably started this business because you had a skill that people desperately wanted to learn, and you thought you could make money and help people at the same time by using something you love to do. All right. So you had very powerful skill, anything like chess, photography, mindset, business, fitness, bodybuilding, weightlifting, anything. You had some important skill and you thought that, okay, so now I have this skill and people want to desperately learn this skill. And now there is a demand for this in the market. So I can make money and I can even help people that I genuinely want to. And I can even help people and I can make money at the same time by just teaching what I love to do. And it's not going to take a lot of my time as well. So I can make a lot of money, but it's not working. You might have quit your job and decided to go all in on this, but you're not getting any response for your hard work. All the time, effort, attention, money you put in, it's not working. You start to feel like, is this even meant for me? And trust me guys, this is what most of the coaches go through, because they don't have the right information. They feel like they do, because there are a lot of coaching gurus that are teaching you the outdated methods of how you should scale your coaching business, which is obviously something that doesn't work. But you still feel like, okay, if all of the guys are doing this, there must be some reason. But don't you see the other side of the coin? Like, if you're doing the exact same thing that all the other people are doing, how do you ever expect to get anything that they're not getting? How do you expect to achieve anything different? You're going to achieve the exact same thing that they are achieving because you're doing the exact same thing they're doing. Same amount of work, same kind of content, same kind of lead generation system, same kind of response from social media, and just the same amount of growth. How do you expect to get anything different? You might feel like, okay, you might see some videos of Alex Almozi and feel like, okay, I have to just stay long enough in the game and keep doing the same things. But there is a difference between discipline, hard work, and stupidity. You have seen that there have been coaches for 5 to 6 years doing the exact same thing when getting no results and have quitted, but yet you feel like, okay, but I have to stay in this game with the same tactics. Okay, stay in the game, but change your tactics. Don't change your destiny. Don't change your goal. Change the tactics to reach that. If plan A doesn't work, create a plan B and go through that, but don't change the outcome. But what you do is you think, okay, I need to have the exact same plan, exact same strategy, exact same tactics, and I'm going to reach there somehow and all, but it's not working, right? So what you can do? What if I told you were wrong? Most of the things that you were doing were meant for you to lose. Remember where I told like you went all in? Now, it's not something that I'm telling is a bad thing, okay? Now, to tell you that, I'll give you a simple story. So there was a king. This story is from a book called Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. And he says that there was a king and they were going and a war was going on, all right? So what happened is this king, he was with a few of his soldiers and he was going to attack a kingdom, and while he was on his way, he found out that the enemy territory is very big, and compared to their army, his army was very small, and he had to win. He knew that he had to win. He didn't know that if he had the same willpower in his people, his army people. So he went to their place where they wanted to fight, and so he went to that kingdom where he was going to fight. And as soon as he and his army left the boat, he told one of the person in his army he told one of his soldiers to burn all the boats. Now he asked why, but he said just burn it. And once he once he was finished burning all the boats, he said that, okay, people, listen, we have come to this place and now we need to fight here. It's very important for us. And the boat that we came in here is now burned down. So there is no way for us to run away. So there are only two chances. Either we fight and win or we die. And they won, right? So they won. But the whole thing is, if you don't have the thing that you have burned the boats and you have no way to go back, then that is when you actually come up with the most powerful ideas. That is when you know that, okay, I'm not getting to eat if I don't work. I'm not going to survive if I don't do this right now. So you need to burn the boats. But if you don't know how you're going to win, you just use some shitty tactics, then you're not going to win. You're probably going to end up taking the second option, that is dying, right? And you don't want that. I don't think you do, right? No one wants to see their business fall, but people have to because they don't have the right information, right? So the first mistake that most of the coaches make is content. Now, I know as simple as it sounds, this is one of the biggest mistakes coaches make. I've seen most of the coaches never create talking head videos, never posting consistent quality and valuable content. Now, this basically shows that you're not serious about your own presence, about your own appearance on social media. You don't create any kind of talking head videos and you expect any person to trust you. Why would you do that? You would never buy $2,000 program from any person who doesn't even show its face. Most of the people I've just seen that they post some photo with telling like, oh no, if you want to do this, read the caption, and they write everything down. And do you think people have 20-30 minutes just to sit and read captions? They don't. The thing is that social media has created such a big problem of attention span that you need to catch the attention of people in just probably 4 to 5 seconds, which is decreasing time by time through social media, Instagram, Reels, TikTok. But that's the thing. That's the whole point. When you create these videos of read the caption and you have all the things written in the caption, then people are not going to read that because their attention span is very low. And you might have lost tons of clients because of that. You at the same place, if you had some talking head video about you explaining about the touch points and pain points of your prospects and how you can help them to reach their desired goals, then probably 40% of the people who scrolled away would have come and messaged you or seen your content, and you might have got clients, but you didn't because you decided to just go. You decided to just didn't waste your time on leverage activity like creating content and securing your own presence of on social media, and you didn't do that, and that's the reason you lost a ton of clients. Never posting consistent and valuable content, that's also one of the problems. You see, like I've seen most of the people do is they post 3 to 4 videos in one day and then they leave their social media just like that for a week. I don't know what kind of a mastermind strategy is that, but it doesn't work. All right. And I've seen most of the people do that. I don't know, like, is there any kind of a person who's giving you guys all these tactics, or is it something that you're just learning by watching others? Because it's not working, guys. It's not working. And I'm going to tell you how you can fix that. But you can see that it's not working, right? So you need to change that. This basically shows that you're not taking your own social media presence seriously, which makes people feel if this person doesn't care about his social media and his appearance, why would he ever pay attention to me? And I hope that makes as much sense as it does to me, because that's the thing. Do you see the gap in that? People feel like they want to buy from you. But when they see that, okay, this guy is not even creating content, not even posting enough stories, not even taking his own social media presence seriously, why would he take me seriously? And that creates such a big gap in that, and they feel like maybe I shouldn't go there, man. Maybe, right? And that's the reason you lose most of the clients. And look, that's the reason you shouldn't do this, because if they feel even once like, okay, I don't want to do this, then I'm going to do it, because they know that even if I run away right here, nobody's going to tell me anything. It's a free world, guys. It's a free world, and you have no control over your prospects, your viewers, as long as you have signed them in your program. You don't have control over them. You can just tell them, no, come back to my profile. You can't do that. They're just going to leave. So you're you're creating this big gap for them. Okay, now that you know that content is one of the problem, how do you fix that? Let me explain. The first step is know your competitors. Once you know that, find out which of their posts got most of the engagement. Recreate that with your book. Then schedule all your posts and create them in one day. Then post all your content day by day. This way you don't run out of content and always have time for other stuff. Now, if you understand this just by me reading out, that's good. But I would still explain it once. So basically, the first step is to know who your competitors are. Most of the coaches, they never know who their competitors are. They feel like, okay, I do have competitors, but why does that matter? It does. If you don't have competitors, you don't know what you're going up against. You see, Sun Tzu is a person who has written the book of The Art of War. And he says, like, if you know yourself, but if you don't know your opponent, then you will lose. You might win once or twice, but you will lose in the end because you don't know who your competitor is. So know your competitors. Watch their content. See which one of their posts got most of the engagement. Recreate that with your own hook. Don't copy word by word, but create your own video regarding the same topic. And look, like if that person is someone who's successful in your niche, then he knows what works. And if he's doing that, and if he is getting results, and if he's getting engagement from the people you want to get from him, then you probably know that what your customers or what your prospects are interested in. So if you create content regarding that, then obviously you're going to get engagement, right? And then all you can do is you can, let's say that you take one day off, Saturday, Sunday, and then you just take a pen and a paper, you write down different content ideas from your competitors, from your own mind. You write down content ideas and you write the script for that if you do that. But just write the content ideas, then record all the content in that day, 5, 10 probably, and then edit all of it. And you don't need to post them at that day. You just need to keep them in your drive or your folder wherever you keep it. And then you just need to upload it day by day. Monday one, Tuesday one, Wednesday one, Thursday one. Just need to upload it one day at a time, so that you don't run out of content and you have time to do other stuff. Because there are a lot of times if you're not doing that, then there are going to be a lot of times where you have that scene of David Goggins. I mean, he says like there are going to be a lot of times like where you are hardworking, and just when you're in the end, God says, "Not today, man, not today." And that's the same thing that's going to happen with your content. Every day, life is going to throw some curveballs at you, and you're going to have a ton of reasons to not create a content today. And for you to not have these problems, you need to take a day off and create all that content so that you have time to do other stuff. All right. So the second mistake I see most of the people do is lead generation. Now, for you to run any kind of business, online business or anything, you need clients. But there is a process to that. People first become your lead, then your prospect, then your customer. And for you to generate any kind of leads, you need to run ads. Now, I've seen most of the people thinking that, no, ads doesn't work. I'll just go with organic content. I'll just post some simple videos and hope I'll leave everything on the algorithm of Instagram, and I'll hope that I'll give the whole handle of my business card in the hands of the Instagram's algorithm. Okay, I'll take it and show it to my potential customers if you want, and name it if you want. And that's not something you should do. You need to have everything predicted. You need to know when your next lead is coming from, where your next lead is coming from. You need to know that. If you don't, then you're in trouble, right? So you're probably one of those people who either never run ads, you tried it in the past and ended up wasting your money, or you're thinking of running ads but don't know how. Relax, I've got you. The 3 main things in any kind of ad is goal, targeting, and your ad creating. If you don't know what this is, don't worry, I'm going to explain to you it anyway. Alright, so the goal is basically the call to action button in an ad. you must have seen a lot of ad on Instagram while you were scrolling, and there must have been like some buttons that pop up like send message or visit profile or visit a website. All these things are just the goals that they've set for the ad, and these are basically just the call to action button, like send message, visit profile, or visit websites. These are just some examples. There are a lot of other ones, right? So now you might think, why is this so important? Well, let me explain that to you with an example. Now, let's say that you are enjoying in your home, and all of a sudden a person comes to your door and he says, yo man, I'm selling a coaching program. It's $2K a month. Do you want to buy it? And there is no doubt in my mind that you won't. Simply because why would you invest $2K on a person you don't even know? It's common sense, right? Unless you're living under a rock and you have no idea how people scam, you're not going to buy it, right? And unless you are a millionaire and don't care really about $2K, you're not going to think about it, and you're just going to pay that person. But as long as you don't know that person, you're not going to pay him, right? So that means the main reason most of the ads fail, because they try to sell right on the ad. They have the call to action button set to send message or visit website, which obviously shows people that you're trying to sell them right on the ad. The people are going to buy. And then they feel like, okay, the ads is not working. Maybe there is some problem. No, the problem is the goal, all right? So what should you do? You should unfollow one. I mean, profile visiting ads is a word called profile visiting ads. Basically, follow ads, because the whole point of you creating the whole ad creative is for them to follow it, all right? So, and your script should basically be like, first, you call out your prospects, then you talk about their pain points and how you can help them to reach their desired goals. Then you have a call to action which directs people to your profile. By doing this, you make sure that the only people engaging with your ad or profile are your potential customers. And an example for the script is, hey, if you're this and if you want to do this, and if you have done this, and it's not working, then do this. Now, it works great, and it is also something that 7 to 8 figure coaching businesses use. I've seen most of the people use this. So this is something you can use as well. I would give this an example like, hey, if you're a realtor and if you're not getting enough clients and you've already tried all the different methods like cold outreaching to people and relying on organic growth, then I've got this new method for you that you can use, and shoot me a follow and I'll teach this to you and go through all of my past content and anything like that. So basically what I did is I just called out my prospects, who they are, and then I basically talked about their pain point and how I can help them to reach their desired goals, right? So that's something you can easily use and simply use. So third and the most critical mistake, sales. Now, no matter how good your product or service is, if you can't sell, then there's nothing. And I'm pretty sure you must have watched some movies like, I'll say, and this the movies that are related to sales. Basically, The Wolf of the Wall Street. That was one of the craziest movies I know. But that movie was something which gave a bad message about sales. And if you watch one of my videos, this one right here, then you're going to know why. Because sales is the most important part, guys. And if you don't have the right mindset in sales, then you can't sell. And no matter how good script you have, no matter how good strategy you have, if you don't have the right mindset, you're not going to sell to anyone. And if you don't know how to sell at all, then you have no business. Think about it, guys. The whole business is for you to get money. And for you to get money, you need clients. And for you to get clients, you need to sell them. And for you to sell them, you need to know sales. And this is the most biggest mistake I've seen. But it's totally understandable that you don't know sales. I mean, why would you? You're an online coach and all you know is how to coach. But guys, like I said, if you don't know how to sell, you're going to make no money. And like I said, it's totally understandable that you don't know how to sell. I mean, if you're a photography coach, then all you know is how to take photographs. If you're a chess coach, all you know is how to play chess. If you're a mindset coach, all you know is how to talk about mindset, how to coach about mindset. You don't know how to sell. But it's important at the same time, guys, because if you don't know how to sell, then you have no business, right? So it's understandable, but it's flexible, and you need to fix it. This is the video you can watch for sales. By watching this video, you can understand how you should be structuring your sales call and how you should handle objections. And I have even talked about how you should keep your mindset whenever you get into a sales call. All right. So make sure to watch this video after this video probably, so that you can even learn a lot of things about sales. But if you're someone who knows about sales, that's great, because that's the most important thing. And I've seen most of the millionaires and billionaires say, like, no matter what you learn or don't learn in your life, if you want to make money, then sales is the one thing you must learn. Sales is the most important thing. If you know how to sell, then you are going to make money. So that's that. Now that you've watched this video till here, you now know why 95% of people fail, because they don't follow all these tips. They don't know how to sell. They don't know how to generate leads predictably. Because like I say, guys, like if you're creating your ad with the right script, you're calling out your prospects and you're putting in the right money, then you know that you're going to get this many followers and you're going to get this many messages, and you can start these many conversations. You can predict all the stuff. People don't do that. They rely on organic growth or relying on referrals or posting on all the FB groups, which is not predictable, guys. You don't understand that it's not predictable. It is not predictable. You need to have a system where you know that, okay, from here I'm going to get the next trade. From here I can get the next sales. You don't know that. They don't know sales. They don't know how to generate leads, how to structure the sales calls, or how to script their ads, how to script the whole ad creative, what kind of goal to keep, right? And the another thing that they don't know is content. They don't create the right content. Like I said, guys, most of the people, they create this content of this. If you want to do this, then name the caption, which obviously doesn't work. Like I said, that I remember when I talked about the attention span thing. That is what most of the coaches do. They don't know how to create content. They don't know how to predictable generate leads. They don't know how to say it. And these are the three main things that most of these are the three main mistakes that most of the coaches make. And that's the reason they just stay stuck in this 95% of the people. So, but you as a coach need to learn all these things and implement them all by yourselves, which is not easy, which might take you a lot of time. But if you are not an information seeker is basically someone who just seeks information and thinks of implementing everything by himself, but never does that. But a solution seeker is someone who doesn't care what the problem is. He just finds out where the solution is, and he just seeks the solution, not the information. So if you are not someone who's an information seeker and feels like you can implement everything by yourself, because it's not easy. It's not probable, it's not even possible to give you 100% on everywhere. You can give you 100% on ads, content, and sales, and even your coaching business. You have clients, and plus you even need to take care about the content. You even need to take care about the ads. You even need to take care about the ad creative. You even need to take care about the sales. You even need to take care about the DM appointment setting. There are so many things. You can't give you 100% everywhere. You are going to fall short, and you are going to fail if you do that, right? So if you're a solution seeker who only seeks solutions, then I want you to book a call with me from the link in the description. I'll have a calendar link in the description, and you can book a call with me so that I can explain you how I can help you with all these things. Because look, guys, if I have said this, I've given you so much information, it simply means that I know the shit that I'm talking about, right? So I'm not telling you to come to my call and just buy from me. I'm going to only give you the solution for your problems, and I'm going to only ask any kind of investment for that, right? I'm not going to sell you anything as long as I don't feel like my solution can genuinely help you. It's not something that you won't know, right? So let's get on a call and let's see what we can do together, guys. And like I said, become a solution seeker, not an information seeker. I'll tell you one thing, guys, like I know I might get a bit of off topic here, but the simple thing is, like, be the client you want to be. If you don't invest anywhere, you don't feel like wasting your money anywhere or investing your money anywhere, then how do you ever expect your client to do that? If you don't make decisions on the call, how do you ever expect your clients to do that? I mean, you attract yourself. You attract the people who you are. If you are someone who invests on programs, you are someone who always seeks to improve himself. You are someone who listens when someone is talking. If you are someone who is always keen on learning, and then you are going to attract people like that. So be that person, guys. Book a call with me and let's see where we can get. All right. Peace.